Hey, Shalom. First, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashemi, Havashah, Bahashim, Kwakadash, Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls God, Yahweh Shah, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. When they give it up honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, who has taught me this truth. When they give peace and blessings to the I came across the four corners of the earth who teach this truth, and rest of life to do so. It's going to be a quick video. Hello, when nigga that's edifying. Only I can get something from this video. Yeah, just quick video. Just basically on Jake, man, and our people in this time. When judgment, starts to get, put out, on our people, it's just, it's not going to be any excuse for, why, why it's happening and, why the shit that's gonna happen to Jake is gonna happen to Jake. Okay, see, right now is the time to get your answers or your questions answered, man. Okay, right now we're still out on the highways and byways teaching and preaching His word. You could go, watch the video and you could comment and brothers and answer your questions, right? But you got our people so stuck up in their own way and stuck up in the ways of this society that they disregard that they need any knowledge or that they need answers until shit, the shit is knocking at their front door, right? Until they're in trouble, right? Our people do that shit, man. Procrastination, right? Because they don't think, because of their unbelief, really. That's what it boiled down to. Jake don't really be believing. Right, you see Jake walk by us like today. We was on the highways and byways. We seen Jake walk by, right? Not a care in the world. They don't give a fuck. They don't care. Why? Because that heat is not even turned up yet, right? But when the heathen when this devil show that he's still a devil, because for some reason our people think that shit changed and the so-called white man and these other nations are not as evil as they used to be and all that and this, and they just did that because they wanted to establish America. And this is the same devil that did all that to this day. Just because, it's not the 20s and the 30s and the 40s and even before that, right? Just because these are the same spirits, man. Because you got Edomites that'll be like, oh, it wasn't. You got an Edomite that would say, it wasn't me, it was my forefather. But you are your forefathers coming back, right? You motherfuckers is desperate. Y'all wicked, man, right? You cannot be changed. You share that wicked spirit that your forefathers had. That's period, okay? And our people, us Israelites, right? Our people in the world, for some reason, they done fell for the fucking trickery. They done fell for the game again. Oh, no, it ain't that bad. But hey, scriptures prophesy 2/3 of our people being destroyed in that fire, man. Okay, but it's just our job to teach and preach His word, man. Like it was every prophet's job to teach and preach His word. And the Lord sort out what he want to sort out. And the Lord have mercy on who He have mercy on, right? But we got this knowledge, so it's our duty, it's our job to teach and preach His word. That's what it is. It's our duty. It's our job to go out in the highways and byways and teach His word, whether they hear, whether they forbear, whether they believe, whether they not believe, man. Okay? Because just because you don't believe doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. Romans 3:3. Okay? Just because you don't believe, that don't mean it's not going to happen, man. Right? Just because we might look, oh, these you got Jake that say, oh, y'all crazy, man. Y'all waiting on a spaceship. You know how many times I done heard that from people that's in my family, like, oh, y'all waiting on a spaceship that, man, y'all this, y'all that. Man, we need to be established in something right now. How? You can't even you can't get 10 niggas in the world on one accord. Now try all the nation of Israel. Man, you niggas is crazy. Hey, you niggas is wild, man. Right? Niggas is wild. Listen, man, look at history. Right? Look at history. Jake tried movements, man. Jake tried to get a movement going already. Man, that shit old. That shit is old, and you people still you trusting in that? You trusting in that? Drake tried that shit already. Drake tried the Black Panther Party, this and that. You know, those bones, you know, that was came together, right? But they ain't had no breath in them. They ain't had no truth. They ain't have no light. They ain't had no understanding. Even you so-called Christians, right? You niggas don't got no breath in y'all. Y'all don't have no truth. Y'all don't have no understanding, because here it is. You're not breaking down who the Edomites are. You're not breaking down who the virgin daughter of Babylon is. You're not breaking down who the other nations are, right, in the Bible. You're not breaking down history. You're not breaking down prophecy, because you don't understand and you don't know. And you don't care to know. You know why you don't care to know? Because as long as that money coming in, as long as you're able to pay your bills, as long as you're able to have a big-ass congregation and pass that silver bowl around and live comfortably here in your captivity, you ain't fucking tripping. You don't care. You don't care. Because you niggas didn't accept bribes. And a bribe will lead your ass astray. You know, scripture say don't accept no bribe, man. You niggas decide treaties with the heathen, not understanding and not knowing or not caring. Maybe some of you do know, but you're not caring that, you know, when you sign a fucking treaty with these heathen, right? A, they're going to break it if they want to. B, the Lord see that. The Lord see that. The Lord said what? Never trust thy enemy, for his iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. All right, that's right, 12 and 10. All right, the Lord is giving us the play on who our enemy is. The Lord created our enemy. So why wouldn't we listen to the Lord about our enemy, man? Okay? Man, let's grab that real quick. Because there's some more on that. This is Sirach 12 and 10. It says, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. Yeah, beware of your enemy. Take heed, pay attention to him. Right? It's though he go crouching, though he go just pay attention to him, to these devils, man. No, they're not all bad, man. All white people ain't bad. Every Edomite is bad. And everybody who looks so-called white is not an Edomite. Everybody who looks so-called black is not an Israelite. Right? It's the thing of the spirit, man. Right? But you motherfuckers don't even understand that. It says, never trust thine enemy, for his iron rusted, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass. Wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust hath not been altogether wiped away. Yeah, his rust is not altogether wiped away. Still some shit in there. It's still some shit. He's still gonna try to pull a fast one on you. Even if you catch him, you can catch him red-handed, and he might hide his hand like, "Oh no, I wasn't doing that," and then he gonna try to do it again, and again, and again, and again. And this is who our people side with. 12. It says, "Set him not by thee, lest when he have overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place." Right? Don't set him by you. Right? They learn you just to hurt you. Okay? Niggas do that too. But you got it from these fucking heathen. Niggas are these heathen that learn you just to hurt, just to try to see how they can capitalize off you. That's their game. That's their MOC. Jay could do it knowing he on some fuck shit. He just don't care he on no fuck shit. Right? But Edomite, this is his way of living. Right? This is his way. This is how he doesn't view it how we view it. This is his game. Right? This is what it is. Right? Because he don't serve what we serve. He serves a different, see, money is his God. Especially Amalek. Right? Money is his God. So that's what he serves. Okay? So if he needs you to fulfill his agenda or whatever the fuck he needs you for, he will come in with these smooth words, make it sound good to you, right? Learn you, right? And then boom, whole time this motherfucker got a knife behind his back. Whole time he ready to fulfill, to execute his plan on your ass. But you the fool because you trusted in him. It says, set him not by thee, lest when he have overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. Yeah. And again, this is his MO. This is not nothing new. This is his MO. That's why I make a treaty with you. You having integrity, keeping your side of the treaty the whole time. He'll break that motherfucker if he got to. Right? But you ain't supposed to make no treaties with the heathen, no way. Okay? It says, neither let him sit at thy right, because they don't serve what we serve. Right? Look at what Pharaoh said about the Lord. He said, who is the Lord that I shall obey him? That was a Hamite that said that. Right? Now, how much more an Edomite and all these other motherfucking nations? Right? Which are enemies of Israel. But yet, this is the people who you choose to listen to over Jake that's telling you and breaking down scriptures to you and answering questions that you've been had, maybe was for 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, but now you're able to get your questions answered. But yet it's still skeptical. Oh, well, I don't know. I don't know about these. I don't know about these dudes. But you just got your question answered. It made sense. Right? You're now understanding things, but yet you will still choose the ways of the world. You will still choose Esau and his doctrine. You will still choose these different things. Right? You will still choose the poison of Esau. You will still choose his wine. Hey, man. Well, that's going to be unto your demise. It says, Sirach 12 and 11, it says, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet, no, I wasn't there, place, right? Yeah, this is 12. It says, set him not by thee, lest when he hath overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou at the last remember my words and be pricked therewith. Yeah, it says, and thou at the last, oh, man, I remember my words. Man, I remember. Oh, man, I knew he was going to do me like that. Oh, why? Because it's written. You already know what it is, man. Okay, let me grab this. It's 2 Esdras 9 and 9 and I started at 7. It says, and every one that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby ye have believed. Yeah, because you got to have both, works and faith, right? Faith without works is dead. Right? You got a lot of people that say, oh, I got faith. I'm saved by the blood of, who they say Christ, right? But they don't even understand that, right? You thinking that means that you could still commit wicked acts. It's not the case. And I'm going to prove it here. It says, and everyone that shall be saved shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby ye have believed, shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land. Yeah, the said perils of destruction of things is coming. Right? It says, and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. Then shall they be in pitiful case, which have abused my ways. And they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments. So why would these people be in pitiful case if they abuse the ways of the Lord, but the Lord died for their sins, and all they got to do is get dipped in some water and they're saved from their sins and they're not held accountable anymore? No, that's not the case. Because if that's the case, why would it say then shall they be in pitiful case which have abused my ways, right? And they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments. For such in their life have received benefits and not have known me. So such in your life you receive different things but not have known the Lord, nor did you want to know the Lord, right? Because again, when it was available to you, right, you still chose the ways of this world. You still chose not to put away the old man, right? Or you women, or the old woman, right? It's 11. It says, and they that have loathed my law. Loath goes into strong hatred, but I thought the law was put away with, done away with, right? No, you don't have any fucking understanding, right? But now is the time to get understanding, Jake. Humble down and get understanding, Jake. Humble down and comment. Ask a question if you need to. Go out to the highways and byways and listen. Bring your notebook with you. If you got the Bible app on your phone, if you don't have it on your phone, download it on your phone. You have a note section right there, right, that you can navigate through and save certain different things and go to scripture and study scriptures that way, right? And you know, if I'm being hard, you know, then I'm not hard all the time, man. You know, but it come to a point where it's like, you niggas is gonna get what the fuck y'all asking for, man. Okay? And what I mean is you're getting what you asking for by way of your fucking actions. Because your mouth say one thing, but your actions do another fucking thing. Okay? It says, and they have, comment there. It says, and they that have loathed my law while they yet and they that have loathed my law while they had yet liberty. Yeah, you had freedom, you had liberty, you had a grace period, time to get right, but you hated the law. So you still chose the ways of this world. And when as yet place of repentance, right? Repentance was right now is open, right? Oh, okay, let me get myself right. Was open unto them, understood not, but despised it, right? They despised it, they loathed the law, they hated it, and then rather to choose the ways of the world than to choose the ways of the Lord. The same must know it after death by pain. Okay, so yeah, right? So if you know, it's way more than, you know, well, I can't even say, it's, the understanding go deeper than, oh, I'm baptized, I'm this. You got to understand what baptism is. You got to understand it's not in water, right? It's through the washing of the word, man. You got to understand the word. You got to understand the scriptures. You got to try to get understanding while it's open. Because shortly, you're going to see who we call a deceiver, the mass deceiver, get down, and his counterparts, which are the dogs that lick the womb. You're going to see how they fucking get down, right? How Esau, Edom, and these other nations get down. Telling you. Okay? Telling you, man, they're made to be wicked. They can't be right. But the Lord is going to have his men. Okay? The Lord is going to have his men. Okay? The Lord is going to, he said what? My servant shall eat. Right? My servant shall eat. Okay? The Lord is, well, let me grab this. Hebrews 6:10. It says, for the Most High Yahweh is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which ye have showed towards his name. And his name, the name of the Father is Yahweh, the name of the Son is Yahweh Shai. And that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister. And we desire that every one of you do shew the same diligence to the full assurance of hope unto the end, that ye be not slothful, but followers of them who through faith and patience inherit promises. Okay, let me say that real quick. It says, and we desire that every one of you do show the same diligence to the full assurance of hope unto the end, that ye be not slothful, right? Because the Lord don't take excuses. Brother's been saying that lately, man. The Lord don't take. Excuses, man. It says, but followers of them who through the faith and patience inherit the who it's like it of them who through faith and patience inherit the promises. Okay, let me grab this. All right, so we got to hold what we have until the Lord come back. This is slothful. That sloth demon is a fucking demon, I'm telling you. This is Matthew 25, and 24 says, then he which had received the 1 talent came and said, Lord, I knew thee that thou art an hard man, reaping where thou hast not sown, and gathering where thou hast not straw. And I was afraid, and went and hid thy talent in the earth. Lo there thou has that is thine. Yeah, he was making excuses, right? He said, then he which had received the 1 talent came, Lord, I knew thee that thou art an hard man, reaping where thou hast not sown, right? I knew you was hard. I knew you was going to do. I knew you was going to, do what you said you was going to do, and gathering where thou hast not strawed. And I was afraid. He said he was afraid, right? And went and hid thy talent in the earth, hid it. Lo there thou hast that is thine. His Lord answered and said unto him, thou wicked and slothful servant. See? Wicked and slothful, right? You didn't do what was required of you. There's no excuse that you can make. Okay? It says, thou knowest that I reap where I sow not. So you knew, and gather where I have not strawed. Thou oughtest therefore have put my money to the exchangers, and then at my coming I should have received mine own with usury. Take therefore the talent from him, and give it unto him which hath 10 talents. For unto every one that hath shall be given, and he shall have abundance. But from him that hath not shall be taken away even that which he hath. And cast ye the unprofitable servant into outer darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth, when the Son of Man shall come in his glory, and all the holy angels with him. Then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory. Yeah. Right? So when you receive this knowledge, you receive this truth, you have work to do. Right? The Lord don't accept excuses. Remember that when you want to feel slothful. Remember that when you don't want to push out a video. Remember that. Right? You know what the Lord coming back to do, man. Right? Remember that when you don't feel like going to the highways and byways and trying to get some knowledge and understanding from, I'm talking about, people that's on the other side. Right? Remember that, because although camps is closed, right, as far as crossing the line, that don't mean you stop coming out. Right? That don't mean because you come out to get edified. You come out to teach. You come out to get edified, to listen to the teachers. Right? So therefore, you might go be able to teach. Okay? You come out to listen first, get edified, get some understanding, and then you go teach. Right? Then you can make a video. Right? And start picking up, doing the work. But you got to know how to do the work before you do the work. Right? But that most 2/3 of our people are not going to do it, man. But 2/3 of our people will partake in that fire. And that's according to the scriptures. Okay? So with that, man, Lord, the video is edifying. Lord, I can got something from this video. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Kakadash. I want to tell you brothers, keep pushing on to the next. Shalom.